Once upon a time, in a peaceful town surrounded by hills, rivers, and old olive trees, there lived two siblings named Zeynep, Asıl, and Ali. Their house was small but warm, full of laughter, books, and dreams. Every evening, the sun painted the sky orange and pink, and the stars slowly woke up. Zeynep Asıl was careful and thoughtful. She loved stories and believed that every problem had a solution. Ali was energetic and curious. He liked adventures and never stopped asking questions. Even though they were different, they always helped each other. One quiet night, while the moon was shining brightly, they heard a soft bell sound coming from the garden. "Did you hear that?" Ali asked. "Yes," said Zeynep Asıl. "Let's see what it is." They stepped outside and saw a tiny door at the bottom of the old fig tree. The door slowly opened, and a warm golden light came out. A small fairy appeared. She had silver wings and eyes full of hope. "Our land is in danger," said the fairy. "The 7 lights of harmony are fading. Without them, our world will fall into darkness." Before they could answer, the ground shimmered. The children felt the wind lift them gently. In a moment, they arrived in a magical land filled with floating islands, glowing rivers, and singing stones. The fairy explained their mission. "To save our land, you must find the 7 lights. Each light represents a value: kindness, courage, patience, honesty, sharing, listening, and love." Their journey began in the forest of whispering leaves. The trees spoke in soft voices, asking riddles. Ali wanted to answer quickly, but Zeynep Asıl reminded him to listen. When they listened together, the first light, listening, appeared like a bright green star. Next, they crossed the valley of strong winds. The wind tried to push them apart. Ali felt afraid, but he took Zeynep Asıl's hand. Step by step, they moved forward. At the end, the light of courage shone blue and strong. In the village of broken smiles, people had forgotten how to share. The children gave their food and helped fix homes. Slowly, smiles returned. The light of sharing glowed warmly in the sky. The hardest test waited at the mountain of mirrors. The mirrors showed their mistakes and fears. Ali saw his anger. Zeynep Asıl saw her doubts. Instead of turning away, they spoke honestly. The light of honesty appeared, clear and bright. As the journey continued, they helped a tired dragon, waited patiently for a slow river to open, and comforted a lonely star. One by one, the lights returned. At last, only love remained. A dark shadow appeared and tried to separate them. "You are too small," it said. But the children stood together. They remembered their family, their care for each other, and their kindness. Their hearts glowed. The final light filled the land. The shadow disappeared. The fairy smiled with tears in her eyes. "You have saved our world." In a gentle flash, Zeynep Asıl and Ali returned home. Morning light filled their room. "Was it real?" Ali asked. Zeynep Asıl smiled and hugged him. "If we remember the lessons, it is always real." From that day on, they lived with kindness, courage, and love. And somewhere beyond the fig tree, the 7 lights continued to shine.